New York is now the 23rd state in the nation to legalize the use of medical marijuana. It's the third state so far this year, along with Maryland and Minnesota. Governor Andrew Cuomo signed the Compassionate Care Act in New York City yesterday. The act allows doctors to prescribe non-smokable marijuana to patients who qualify.
This is medical marijuana, so no smoking, only through a prescription, highly regulated, only for a very descriptive set of conditions.
These conditions include cancer, HIV or AIDS, Parkinson's disease, Crohn's disease, and multiple sclerosis. Many families are eagerly awaiting the new drug, hoping it will bring healing for epilepsy.
To have the opportunity to try medical marijuana for my daughter, and the hope that that brings, that maybe, she could go more than a day without having a seizure. I mean, that's huge.
One of the most famous success stories of medical marijuana is Charlotte Figi, who is an epileptic patient. Charlotte began having seizures when she was 3 months old. By the time she was 5 years old, Charlotte was having up to 300 seizures a week.
When things are at their worst, she just sees all night, and the kids are sleeping either in my room or next door. They can hear the seizure scream all night, 50 times a night. And Chase would come in the morning and just, this is her twin, and just hug her and rub her head and say, I'm just so glad you survived through the night last night.
After trying countless heavy medications and intense diets, her family tried a unique strain of cannabis now called Charlotte's Web. This strain of medical marijuana is uniquely formulated to remove psychological effects. The results were almost immediate.
I measured it with a syringe and squirted it under her tongue. It was exciting and very nerve-wracking. She didn't have a seizure that day, and then she didn't have a seizure that night, and then she didn't have one the next day, and then the next day, and I thought she would have had 100 by now. And I just thought, this is insane.
Some states are still resisting the passing of medical marijuana. So far this year, 13 states have failed to pass legislation, including Ohio. The Ohio Rights Group worked to gain signatures to put the issue on the ballot, but fell short about 286,000 of the roughly 386,000 signatures needed. For some Ohio families in need of medical marijuana, this means a move to Colorado.
We came out here for treatment because Ohio does not offer the treatment that he needs.
That treatment is a special type of marijuana oil. It may help control their seizures. Hunter has now been treated with marijuana oil for about 7 months. His mom says he's happier, his memory is better, and his need for pharmaceutical drugs has been cut in half. But the Schaefers and other marijuana refugees can't come back to Ohio. Bringing marijuana medicine across state lines could land them in jail. So they remain in Colorado, waiting for Ohio laws to change.
Florida is the next state in the nation moving towards legalizing medical marijuana. The issue is currently on the state's November ballot. And that's the buzz for now. I'm Alyssa Pasicznyk.